Despite all the stuff that you read in the paper and hear in the news, not everybody is a murderer or rapist or, serial. So just as in the adult system, in the juvenile system, the vast majority of the people you're working with are kids who are status offenders. So again, these are not things that would be considered crimes if they were adults, and also low-level delinquency acts, right? So these are not overwhelmingly speaking, your serious sexual offenders or murderers or all that. I think there has been probably less dialogue now, but more in the past about, juvenile super predator. That really is not a reality. I think that even more important than that, and sort of tied to this idea of super predator, is one of the huge misconceptions is sort of what I like to call the gateway drug misperception. Juvenile justice, by many, is believed to be an entry point to a life of crime. And evidence and research out there just doesn't support that. Kids who are involved in the juvenile justice system are overwhelmingly not going to ever again be involved in a justice system in their lives. So these are kids who got in trouble when they were kids and then never again, never in the adult criminal system. It is actually more rare that they do get re-involved in the criminal system. So I think that again speaks to the age group. These are kids who are going through transition. They're moving from being young children to adults, and they make decisions really differently than adults do, and they have very different kinds of value systems. And so they do things while they're adolescents that they're not going to necessarily do as adults. That's a really important piece to understand going in, because even though I think more and more people are coming to terms with that, the system is really still largely built on the premise that it has to prevent all this adult criminal activity from happening. And the reality is that we could probably spend a lot less time and resources with most of these kids, and they would still end up doing just as well, if better.